Oh, it's the No Face Movements, April the 30th, 2013. And I'm bringing one of the most important videos in No Face Movement history. A lot of my most important videos were deleted. You can see some of them on Mystique's channel, but the most important ones were all deleted when the No Face Movement channel was deleted. Alright, shut down. Alright, before we get into this, later on today, because it's at 12 o'clock right now, I'm going to bring some videos of some deep stuff that's going to blow you people's minds with Iran, Germany working together. We're going to get into that later. But before we get into that, we all know that the thing that's going to bring in the new world order is World War III and the economy collapsing. The economy is collapsing all around us. It's getting worse every single day. There is, you know, making it a soft landing for the economy collapse when we get there. Or each day, each day, each week, each month, you can look around and you see things get higher. Minimum wage still the same thing. Places shutting down. Um, Civilian forces, military forces, everything's getting cut, and there's a lot of trouble in the White House and the politicians. All right, but we know who they work for. And then I've been hearing in the past few days. I've seen that Facebook page in Los Angeles, and I pray that Heavenly Father didn't happen. And I'm grateful on April 28th nothing happened in LA. All right. And then I was watching a video last night, some lady predicting on May the 5th a nuclear explosion that Idaho picker cover. Don't know if that could happen or not. But I will give you guys proof of they're working up towards something. And if you guys live in these cities and these areas that I'm about, these states, what I'm about to tell you, I would suggest to evacuate just to be on the safe side. Alright, because the stuff that they're saying, this is TEEX, this is Texas AME Engineering Extension Service. They got Homeland Security, FEMA courses, but these are all the public sectors, all the people that prepare response team come together. Actually, I did a video on that explosion at the fertilizer plant down in Texas. It was on the site. It was deleted. We caught it before it was deleted. Alright, now before this deletes, because this is on April 29th, right here. This is very important. WMD Terrorism. Medical Preparation and Respond to Bombing Incidents. This is what the video is called. Warnings and Watches for Bombing and Terrorism Incidents in the United States of America. I'm talking about a whole bunch. Alright. City and state, it's all over. Alright, and it's closed, they said. But it's from date April 29th till June 21st. Some put warnings and watches for April till June, but yet there's more warnings because FEMA on their training V9 program got it going till next year, till November. We're going to get into that video. You can see the links on my other videos. But let's get into this. Alright, so we're going to look for any MD all the way up to June. And there's going to be some practices. That's normal, but there's going to be actual events in the way that they phrase it. You're going to see it with yourself. Pay attention to these numbers. MGT 315. Alright, you just got to pay attention. Alright, so this says weapon of mass destruction right here on April 30th to May the 1st. Terrorism, enhanced threat and risk assessment. Indianapolis, Indiana. Alright, so they're enhancing the threat and the risk assessment of Indianapolis, Indiana. Alright, I believe no terror attacks will happen. I'll just put watches on, not warnings, just watches for Indianapolis, Indiana. I have the links at the bottom so you can go through this yourself. Alright, so as we move down, oh, we got another one. Weapons of mass destruction, same day. April 30th to May the 1st. Medical preparation and respond to a bombing incident, Middleton, Ohio. So this is a respond to a bombing incident in Middleton, Ohio. So I'm putting warnings out for April the 30th till May the 1st, but I'm going to put that till June because this is Management 348 of Middleton, Ohio. Remember, Management 348. Management 342, Weapons of Mass Destruction. That's just for today. April 30th. Strategic overview of disaster management for water and wastewater utilities in Tyler, Texas. So there's doing a strategic overview of the disaster management for water and wastewater utilities once it's polluted. There's nothing to worry about this, but I'm going to put watches out for Taylor, Texas. Alright, structural collapse. Structural collapse technician 2. So something's going to collapse. Right, this is kind of weird. College Station, Texas. So warning and watches for May the 30th to, April 30th to May the 7th in College Station, Texas. This is the TNG 23 program. Alright, let's move down. Then we got troubleshooting customer line service complaints. Nothing to worry about. But it is in Bryn, Texas. And the last but not for the MWD terrorism for April the 30th to May the 2nd. Wide area search, West Jordan, Utah. Alright. PER 213. Alright, so I'm going to put warnings and watches for West Jordan, Utah for April the 30th till May the 2nd. Alright. And it could go on beyond that. Just keep a close eye. Let's get into May. Now this is when things get picked up. This is crazy, and you're going to see some of the craziest wording for May and June ever. Alright, we got MWD terrorism, MWD terrorism, MWD terrorism in 3 space. From May the 1st to May the 2nd. Crisis leadership and decision making for elected official, Wilmore, California. Alright, so we're seeing Wilmore, California. District management for public service. Alright, Tyler, Texas. District manager for public service, Edison, New Jersey. Alright. Disaster management, crisis leadership. They're getting them prepared for California, Texas, and New Jersey. MGD. You look at the numbers. Then as we go down. Now I'm going to put warnings and watches. This is what I'm talking about right here. We're going a little bit too far right there. But as we move down, May the 1st to the 3rd, May the 2nd to the 3rd, May the 2nd to the 2nd. First is May the 2nd to the 3rd. Wide area search, Gallup, New Mexico. So warnings and watches for Gallup, New Mexico. Bioterrorism mass, Proflex, preparation and planning, Syracuse, New York. Weapons of mass destruction, MGT-34. This is already one of them. That's in California. Right up here, MGD-34, crisis leader. And here we go, crisis leader decision making for elected official, Oceanside, California. Alright, so we got Oceanside, Wilmore, California. These are the states. California, be prepared. When we go down, we got WMD terrorism, wide area search. Yeah, we already did that, my bad. WMD terrorism, May the 2nd to May the 3rd. Medical management of a CB&R event in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. And it's PER 211. We already see one of those in April. So warnings and watches for Pennsylvania. As we move down. Weapons of mass destruction, other crisis leadership and decision making. This time it's in Georgia. That's on May the 4th. Then May the 6th to the 7th. Bioterrorism is very important. Recon Puerto Rico. So warnings and watches for Puerto Rico. And you got a construction industry related blueprint. Collision going down. Then they got marine fighting, combat basics, and advanced firefighting in College Station, Texas. Weapons of mass destruction terrorism, 5-6 to 5-10. Medical preparation response to a bombing incident in Santa Fe, California. Warnings and watches for Santa Fe, California between May the 6th to May the 10th. Then May the 6th to May the 8th. Operation level respond to a hazmat weapons mass destruction incidents, Bryan, Texas. Warnings and watches May the 6th to May the 8th in Texas, Bryan, around that area. Then we move down. May the 7th to May the 10th, weapons of mass destruction, enhance all hazardous incidents management, unified command. That means that something's unifying in Texas from all these disasters. College Station, Texas. And it's a 314. We've already seen one of them. MWD terrorism management, 346 EOS operation planning for hazards, Riverside, California. So they're planning for something to happen in Riverside, California. So I got watches out, not warnings, just watches, just in case. I still moved from California because their targeting is California. Medical preparedness respond to bombing incidents. Pacific, Missouri. Warnings and watches May the 7th to May the 8th. And it's MG348. We already see one of these. Alright. May the 7th, weapons of mass destruction. Public information and a weapons mass destruction and terrorism incidents in Arlington, Texas. Maybe from the Bryan incidents. Weapons of mass destruction May the 7th to May the 8th. Threat, risk, and assignment. Oakland, California. Alright, so watches, not warnings, but it's in California. 5/7 to 5/9, wide area search. Rogers, Arizona, so warnings and watches for Arizona. Rogers. Then enhanced threat and risk assignment, San Francisco, California, on May the 8th to May the 9th. As we scroll down, you got incident management and unified command for complex and expanding incidents in Hamilton, New Jersey. As we scroll down, we got a lot more. We got 5/9 to 5/10. Bioterrorism, San Juan, Puerto Rico. We got 5/9 to 5/10. Weapons of mass destruction, disaster preparation for hospital healthcare within the community in Tyler, Texas. So they're preparing for something in Texas. Warnings and watches, weapons of mass destruction, terrorism, 5/9 to 5/10. It's in Oakland, California again. 5/10 to 5/10. Hurricane, Utah. As we scroll down. 5/14. Peach Street, just warnings. They're talking to elected officials. Then 5/14 to 15th in Herbert, California. Enhanced threat and risk assessment. 5/14 to 5/16. Operation planning for all hazard. Nashville, North Carolina. 5/14 to 5/16. Wide area search. Missouri. So warnings and watches. 5/14 to 5/16 for Missouri. 5/15. Another crisis leadership. Dictation. And there's a lot of them, folks. There's a lot of them. Got another medical preparedness and responding to bombing incidents. Ann Arbor, Michigan. That's on May the 15th, May the 16th. So warnings and watches for Michigan, Ann Arbor. Public information, you remember? And a weapon of mass destruction terrorism incident in Los Angeles, California. Warnings and watches for LA, California, 5/15 to 5/16. Alright, folks, on everyone out there, be prepared. Weapons of mass destruction, Texas, Robert, on the 16th, May the 16th, 17th. Medical representative to respond to bombing incidents, Norman, Oklahoma. Then we got 3 dates, 5/16 all the way to the 17th. We got workshop, we got decision, 2 of them for elected official in Dillard, Georgia. So warnings and watches for Georgia between the 16th and the 19th. And then Rutland, Virginia for Operation Level 2, a hazmat incidents. Again, that's big. That means it's an incident in Rutland, Vermont. Weapons of mass destruction in Virginia. I forgot what BT means. Terrorism, medical of a CBNR, New Jersey. Standard awareness training. Weapons of mass, Rutland, Virginia. Right after the incidents. All right, folks. We got a lot more. Operation Level 2, a hazmat in California, another one. Explosive and ordnance training, Brennan, Texas. Weapons of mass destruction, advanced critical infrastructure protection, Rhode Island. 5/21 to 5/22, San Antonio, Texas. Roanoke, Virginia. Weapons of mass destruction, Riverside, California. 5/20, the 21st to 23rd. There's a lot more. Same areas though: California, Texas, New Jersey, New York, Oklahoma, Georgia. Alright, now this is what's weird when we go here. I want you guys to check out weapons of mass destruction for public on terrorism for Kentucky. You got national standards. You got all this stuff after all this stuff. It's crazy, and the way that they're phrases. I want you guys please rate, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Blogspot, Critterbox, Garlic Production. And guys, come through here, check this out for yourself. Definitely subscribe, stay up to date. There, I got warnings and watches for a lot of bombing and terrorism incidents, even in Albany, Georgia. You know,